Hello everyone, this is Here's Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Confucius Let's Play as we continue here for episode 3 from turn 100 in the Antiquity Age. So, as we wrapped up last time, we finished yet another wonder in Chang'an, and right now, looking at the age progression, we are neck and neck with Catherine, as we're ahead on some figures by 1, behind on others by 1, and tied in the third one. But more importantly, for age progression, as you can see from the figures here, we are currently 25 turns, I guess reduced from the maximum turns of 250, which puts us at 225. Now, some of these numbers will keep going up. I think both resources and the science legacy path will complete, so that's another 30 turns. We're looking at somewhere close to 200 turns, so 70% of that by turn 140, around that range, we'll start having our crisis, which is something we do have to pay attention to. But aside from that, we want to delay her with war, since she's also currently in the process of building the Monk's Mound, which is quite a powerful wonder. She might actually already have it almost complete, I think. It's still under construction, but it's almost there. She's ahead in tech for that, or at least in civics for that. We are trying to get the Colossus before she does. The fact that she can build the Monk's Mound means she's ready past commerce. And if we can get the Colossus, we have the city set up for it in Huaiyang. She can't build it in her capital, or perhaps she can. We don't have full intel on what this tile is, but assuming it's not a coastal tile, then the only place she can build it is here. This is another one for cities, and we know it's a city because she has a library and academy in here. You can only build those in cities. So if she starts putting it up here, we will know. And we'll have to pay attention to that, because that's kind of our current plan with our civic. If that wasn't the case, we would much rather get organized military entertainment to get 2 more settlement limit, and then I can actually get a few more towns out. Because I believe those are the last settlement increases that we can get in the current age. So we'll definitely want those. We'll just have to wait for the Colossus first. Resource-wise, we can lock down the dye alongside a good coastal resource. I mean, I guess we would have to spend to keep ourselves ahead of everyone else. We are the 2 slightly more powerful science powers. Xerxes close to us. We're pretty far behind her. Not much we can do about it, unfortunately. No one wants the wonder. If we're at 6 wonders and we just need that one, we will consider it, but most likely not. Alright, the Shidafu spam has taken a pause for wonders. I'm trying to think, what do we want right now? We're currently in a 6-turn cycle for a celebration that boosts wonder construction, and we're currently using it for the Weiyang Palace. We don't have a wonder to construct here. And our current happiness is not very high, so I can see a rationale for the villa. The problem is we don't have a good adjacency for it. It's good around mountains. I know we have a volcano. That's not what we want to use it for. We do have this mountain tile here, which would mean this adjacency is okay. It's not perfect, but at least we would get 1 more. But we might as well just use our wonders as the boost and pair it with the bath. In the next age, we would have to overbuild both of these buildings, so it wouldn't really matter that much. It's not ageless. That is a mountain, but we can't get an urban connector to that because we're going rural for all of these. And plus, desert tile with the Petra, we probably want to actually use it. So by that same logic, we're also probably not going to extend this way to grab that one either. Library, barrack. Taking advantage of the resources here. Monument Amphitheater. I mean, we can also build it here and see if we can get some more wonders in the future, but I highly doubt it. Let's just complete the quarter with the bath. Maybe even the garden one would be fine, but this one's slightly better. We picked up... dates. Hold on. -5 happiness in Huayang. If we slow down the production and try to fix that happiness issue, we're giving up 8 production. It's quite a lot. But we can't see it being that negative for that long. If I give up the camel from the capital, give them the wool, then they don't need the dye as much. Instead, we can give a triple wool plus a gypsum bonus and try to boost their production while keeping the happiness afloat. We're now sad. We throw on a dye and we throw on a date for now. I think that's the best way to even out this happiness issue for now, until this finishes. Alright, this is where I would like another town, and I would like to take out this settlement here in the future. I think that's the only war we're looking to do in this age. We can grab it at the end of the age. We can currently use the trade. The purpose is twofold. One, we get the Great Barrier Reef, and two, we can basically gain control of the west coast of the entire continent. Like, this would also shut down coastal access of all their coastal cities here. And then if we take this, of course, they could still, sail from here, but will greatly limit their access by quite a few turns of movement. So I think it's a great deal for us. Scouts are currently pretty useless, but in the next age, we can once again use them to scout. So I'm probably going to have them just heal up here. That will give us some happiness, actually. So maybe we could have gone another gypsum instead of a wool here, just to get 2 more production. And that will speed up our Weian Palace construction. There are these nice little islands with a few resources, but we wouldn't want to put a town here. It's so far away, it can't send its food back to any of our cities, so it doesn't make sense for us to build them here. I mean, if Catherine wasn't such a friend, it would really make sense for us to try to take Roma. Like, Monk's Mound is excellent. They also have Oracle, So-So, Hanging Garden, very useful. And they also have the Mausoleum down here. They're a 4-wonder city, very impressive. And this is not even the city with the crazy volcanic yield, which we'll definitely grab later on as well. The fury of battle. Soldiers return from the field with fever bright eyes. So, let's see. We're not going to drop the happiness. We already took one of those. Activate determined ability, and we'll get +2 combat strength on all units. And then we'll go over here and do the same thing. Not much for our scouts to do at this point. They can try to heal up. We would need to give them a few more units if we are interested in this war. We'll have them move here first. Oh? Right on cue. He's been denouncing us for a while. He's in for a surprise, though. 2 points from our Gate of all nations. And I guess this is technically not a fair war. And we can use our influence to continue to boost this. Right now we're not doing it. But we have the perfect excuse now. We'll change this to unit production after we complete the happiness building. From peasant to emperor, drunk on rice wine and a little careless, a convict to... Oh, no bound story. We're currently in a celebration, but this queues up for the next one. This is close to getting... I mean, war support costs 60, 90, I think 150 after that. So there is a place where we could try to, you know, spin influence, but I think we still want the happiness boost right now. They cannot be a fort town yet, unfortunately, because we don't have the population for it. We don't have the settlement limit for taking that either. We have 300 in our pocket. I don't think we can spend it on buildings for now. We'll have to upgrade that unit too. Down over here. Bring them up. I don't think we need to keep units here. We need to keep one range unit here. And then we can send the other two over as well. Yeah, she finished the Monk's Mound. 4 resource slots. So good. Again. I mean, apparently our volcano is also active, so we're just waiting for it. Yeah, we'll just let that naturally finish. We're not gonna rush it. Okay. A second war, huh? I wonder what the war support for this one would be. Because I don't think he even denounced us before. Just 2. He has more right to this than I thought. We move this unit here just in time for the Immortal. Well, they're in for a surprise. I'll pay for that. They might not have much here. Yep. Alright, we don't need the wall. We could get some cavalry units. I don't know how many units are we expecting from them. And how careful we need to be about the situation. -1 happiness. Hold on. We can't change it. But I'm curious how our happiness dropped after building a happiness building. I wish they would tell me exactly where I'm losing it. Trade shutdown? But it looks like we still have... No, it still looks like we have... Well, we lost some resources. We can't do it until a new one's acquired. So losing it doesn't allow us to change it. Right, that trade is gone, but we can take that. And then we lost a trade with them as well. I guess we could spend this. 30 turns. We'll get it at the end of the age, or at least close to the Nalanda is also built. Yeah, can't do anything about happiness. We're gonna pump out some more units. More immortals. Oh, right on top of a unit, maybe? Don't hurt our
Heaven
unit.
is lasting. Earth endures. Time has no limit. Regret goes on and on without end.
By Ju's poem. Okay. The Imperial Palace of the Han Dynasty. I think we take our last volcanic spot here. We did lose some health due to the volcanic eruption. For all the times we were praying for volcanic activities, they do it now. I think we overclicked one. Yeah, go guard the palace and heal up. We'll have enough to hold off. We gotta take out the district defense, I believe. Alright. So, the war is the war. We don't have to worry too much about it. I think we can put down the academy. I suspect the happiness drop might have something to do with the war. There are unfortunately no mountain adjacency. We're really relying on just wonder adjacencies here. We're hopefully getting... I mean, I think we have to build that now. Where else are we planning to go there? I know the academy is supposed to go here as well. If we were to build an academy. Alright, but right now I guess we take this first. I mean, we have pretty clear vision of where we're going to explore in the future. They're spending their influence. If we see his unit, we might use it. But right now, we're going to hold our influence. Heal to full first. We're going to pull them back. Maybe not. We don't want to lose unit to immortals. Alright, we're safe everywhere else. Just making sure there's not an enemy unit. Ooh.
After the assembly gathered, the elders gave their answer.
Didn't expect that, but okay. We can start going for food in towns. We have 4 units here. I think we're okay, at least for this wave. I'm gonna get a Shirafu first. No rush. We'll be able to take this in about 2 turns. Everything else looks fine. Hopefully we can get the Colossus. We're gonna give ourselves a little bit more advantage there. $33. Okay, we should be okay. Looking at their combat strength.
Ships at a
I think we got all the resources we can. So now it's just about picking resources to get to 7 population. And maybe get a few more woodcutters or mines. Specialize on one thing. It's going to be a mining town if it's not a fort town. It's probably not going to be a fort town now that we're taking that. Yeah, we'll take the science and happiness. For the extra food, and we'll take the extra production here and the extra combat strength. Basically water adjacency while not taking out a reef tile, so that would be that district. But if we're thinking about wonders, there's a chance that we can put a wonder here. I mean, we're thinking about the Colossus. Not sure if we can get it. I guess it would be safer to put it here. We get the population back. There's so many water tile that does the same exact thing for us here. That one comes with a happiness. Yeah, he charged us from the front. Didn't hurt that bad. Now we can do the share command. I think I can hold this. Defenseless? Who's approaching us? We're approaching them. Ah, they're finally sending a unit. Then we'll shoot the unit first. We don't need those bonuses. I'm gonna take the infantry bonus and then just work our way down to the bottom here. Yeah, at this point, as long as Catherine doesn't fight us, we're fine. We're gonna speed up this relationship a little bit. Don't want to wait 20 plus turns. If they show another wave, we might change our production. You're just chilling. Oh, we do have to check one thing. Can you build the Humanga Maui? Oh, we can. Then we want this because it's fishing boat bonus. District adjacency. I guess this will be better, I think. We'll let the lighthouse finish by itself. Oh, should have pulled this guy back. It's a needless loss right here. Alright, they parked it inside. Doesn't matter. Break the defense and then we'll shoot it out. And then we'll be able to capture this. We might want to delay that a little bit, because I don't know if our happiness can take it. And I can't go for anything else until we finish the skill trade. I know I don't have to go all the way down for Monk's Mound because we already lost that, so commerce can wait. We can go for organized military afterwards. Oh, he's pulling back. He didn't take the free kill. Oh. It killed our guy. What, you can predict the weather now? Well, we're getting yields. Like, I think we beat back his wave. We'll have to go chase it down in case it goes after Handan. Alright, we'll be taking that next turn. Alright, to help you finish this wonder, production and glory to not 20 resource yet. We're still pretty far from that. The happiness might have dipped because of enemy unit inside. The thing is, these explosions, I don't think they've been increasing our yields, it's just been killing our guys. That was one that retreated earlier. Zhang Heng needs to go to the academy, which is right here? Yes. We did lose a unit that we didn't want to lose. We built the Chu-Ko-Nu to make up for the loss. No, I think we go for the growth here. Alright, we bumped up this, but someone already took the age progression, that's fine. We're keeping the settlement, obviously. And now we have to deal with the happiness crisis across the board. We have dies for this. Gonna have to give up the hide. I mean, we just conquered them, so this negative amount is fine. I'm gonna actually move this over. It's not like they're flipping right back. I don't have to worry about that. Just let the population grow. I don't think we can build anything at this point. Oh, I don't even think population can grow at this point, so why don't you just drop it? Not too bad going over that limit. We can sustain this. We could... Hold on, let me pack up the one unit that we still have. Try to cut them off, and also make sure we get experience for that. Because we're not getting any here, but that's fine. Another one, so we're pulling this guy back.
He heard.
Yeah, where do you think you're going? Okay, we got the suzerainship here. We can get a free civic every time we become one. Okay, that is solid.
There is another world.
We're getting masteries for sure.
When I was young, I
think we can cut back on influence. Double food on every place. Double gold on settlement. This is not so useful anymore. But I still kind of want these in the capital. I don't think there's anything screaming I'm so much better. Like, the influence ones are good, but like both of these have this. We can get 4 points. This I think we can get at least 3. I still want that one production though. It's still us and Catherine, but this war should give us a chance to maybe get a bit more military. They're coming, but they have to go through them to fight us, right? For them, it's such a far war. Oh, they took out one of our city-states. So do we lose the... We didn't lose this resource. We get to keep it. Yeah, we'll actually spend it here. The hub of culture. The Reformation has been a long and difficult process, but little by little, the infrastructure improves, and soon the streets are full of tourists. Like a thread that sparkle in weaving, the city's vibrance grow. 25 culture. We have 2 monuments? I think so. There's basically 1 production in each of the city, and that goes away pretty much next age. I don't know if that stays. But the burst of 25 culture is too weak. I'd rather take the monument burst. The Tech Wrangler. Ambition drives innovation. With still so much to discover and explore, mastering a skill becomes the work of a lifetime. Oh, that depends. Courtesy it is. Well, there's not that many turns left, right? In this age, we're at 61%, and it's going to go down farther and farther as we continue, but 2 science per turn right now, and then plus 1 science in the next age. Well, actually plus 3 science for us, I think, because we have gotten the bonus from our Shidafu, or at least we will get it, even if we haven't gotten it so far. Pick up another codex. I think we'll get the bonus in the codex. Bridge is not so important yet, and then we'll probably go for military training. Surprisingly, the happiness buildings are on the military side of things. Yes, I know we have exceeded our limit. They're suing for peace by giving us our former suzerainship little... No. A lot of experience we can get from you guys. You're dead. cut him off. We could have got experience for that, actually. So he's pulled it to 0. But he's so far away, I think we're fine. The Phoenicians have been destroyed. Not news, actually. Really a little late. I'm gonna pay this again. Only a few turns. I guess it's not worth it. And we're content to get our shutdown full, and then we can turn this up for more military units later. It takes so long for these to turn over. Celebration immediately? Sure, 9 turns. It's about 100 or so. We can also save him, because we're currently building 1 wonder, but we need 6 more turns before we can build our 2nd wonder. So I guess if we should probably save him, actually. Let's keep producing. No Colossus being placed, right? That's what I'm worried about the most. Interesting settlement. Right on the volcano. Thanks for the influence for settling there. We'll just let them heal up. Yeah, too bad we have currently no say over anything here, but this would be a pretty decent, I think, city, even town. Even for a town's not bad, but probably a city. 1, 2, 3. It also gets access to 2 volcanic yields, which has been pretty dormant the whole time. Colin is in the range. 1, 2, 3. No ivory, but there's a wool. There's a pearl. There's ivory. The gold is with Handang, so that doesn't count. And a lot of really good tiles for science and happiness. And they will also boost science on all adjacent marine terrain, so I guess... Huh, surprisingly not on this? Is it just on each other? I know they're ready to sue for peace. But what can we get from them? I'm pretty sure we can get... Can they liberate them instead of, like, us taking it back? I feel like he's gonna give it to us, which I don't want. 14 population city. Which one? This one. Tushpa. Well, it doesn't look like Tushpa have any wonders. I don't think I care for any of his cities. I wish we can ask for other things. I don't want that. Yeah, this negotiation's very, very bland. Feels like the only thing that can exchange hand is cities. But I'm okay with the peace deal. We got what we came for. Now we just have to defend against the wave that's coming from much, much farther. We'll have to smash a few units around before we get that deal. Yeah, the river fishing boats give us the happiness because of the vegetation around it. There's 3 vegetated tiles around it. I think that's why they're getting it. We have extra points. There's no more city-state for us to do any boost for. I do have a lot of gold. That is a good reminder. Is there any buildings we would like to build, though? I don't think so. Like, the only thing I can think about is maybe we complete a couple districts so that we get quarter bonuses. Doesn't hurt to build this, I guess. Alright, there's a base maintenance of 2 happiness. I don't really have that happiness, so it's not like you see a building and you should just build it. Doesn't make sense. I probably would pump a lot of money in here once we have control of this, which is in 10 turns. Yeah, that's a long time. Do you guys have an altar? Yeah, we gave them altar, so they're good. I can buy them a few buildings. That's probably where we're looking at. One more turn till we get our wonder, and the fishing boat is just going to get better and better here. I don't need a brickyard. Like academy and stuff, they're nice to have. Yeah, this is probably where we're thinking just to pile on the adjacencies from the wonders. It's going to go up to 9 with that completion, and then potentially 10 if we get the Colosseum. The Colossus, not Colosseum. Bath has to be on river. I'm not giving up a fishing boat, so it's probably over here. And it's going to connect us to a few more tiles for district placement. Did we just buy it, though? It's 3 turns to build. It's high production right now because we put all the production stuff in here. So we probably queue it up, and it will be 5 turns before we can even build the Colossus, so that's fine. Heal up. Waiting for these 2 to heal up, and then we'll move them to the front. We can dig in. I mean, the one thing going for Han Great Wall is the happiness. Right, we get happiness bonus from the Han Great Wall, whereas the main Great Wall, I think it's just culture plus money. A lot of money, to be fair, a lot more culture. I think it's 5 culture per adjacency, and then it's like 1 gold, and then it's plus 2 more gold if you get the bank. So it could be a lot of money. But maybe we actually care about the happiness, because we're struggling with that. Money is so cheap because we can get it from towns. Culture, not really. But getting culture earlier, I actually think we might want to build the Han Great Wall. We can buy a bunch, buy at least 3 tiles of it. I'm thinking about doing a half circle surround around the volcano. We'll have to repair it all the time, but it's not a big deal. Are we gonna... We might end up claiming this tile too. So I might not take that tile. I might do like a L shape. But that would definitely be a piece. We get the same yield. You don't see the farm anymore, but you still get all the warehouse yield of the farm. It doesn't take away the warehouse bonuses. They just visually change into a Great Wall. When we have more money. We also get an event for building the Great Wall. 2 scholars journey along the Great Wall debate the first chapter of their next mathematical treatise. One declared that the relation between a circle's circumference and... Oh. Argument about pi and negative numbers. We need the culture right now to hurry it up with our Colossus rush. Layers upon layers of bricks and stone fortified the second Great Wall. So the second piece we built? Or an immovable force? A reminder of the length the Han will go in order to protect its residents. Ah, range units. Is this forever, or does this all go away for the next stage? Because I think most bonuses just like go away for the next stage. It makes the cost cheaper, so it makes the purchase price cheaper too, I believe. No. Miscalculated. Alright, then we'll build one then.
I am the river. The river is me.
This is fishing heaven here.
Ships at a
Alright, which boat are we taking next? Easy Codex. We might want to work towards that happiness bonus, but I think we'll get the easy codexes first. The sooner we get them, the more science we're going to enjoy. Culture point. I'll take that. Monument has a production value now. We're currently... Oh, I thought I queued up the bath. It's gotten better because of the wonder, but I still don't want to take control of that river tile, so we're just going to put it here. Like, that river tile is worth 4 food to us. And culture and all the other yield that we have boosted it for. I can't convert this to specialize until we get this. Can I reclaim a tile? No. All the tiles are on resources or on a fishing boat. And we like the fishing boat, so we're not taking any of them. Yeah, so no. We wait for the growth. Stay away from the volcanic activities. Now, I can buy a piece of the Great Wall. Still night turns. The storm hit it. I don't see their units approaching from any direction, so I don't know what to expect. Those are Catherine's, right? Yeah, Roman legions. That's fine. 63%. We're getting closer and closer to the crisis. I wonder what the crisis is. It really can't be the settlement limit increase ones or the conquer city minus happiness ones, because we would suffer a lot from that. Hopefully it's something else. We don't have a lot of trade partners, so this is out of the question. We're happy with what we have. Colossus. Right here. We've been saving this spot. It would help the population growth quite a lot. And I am not sure if those 2 turns will kill us. Looking at the coastline, I don't see anyone else building it. And we don't have perfect vision, but we might be safe. I'm gonna let them finish. Hopefully not famous last words. And then we're gonna go organize military to get done with the settlement increase. Because we lost out on the Monk's Mound. We lost out on the Landa. Ankler Wat is worth trying for, but I think we definitely need to get the happiness back up. Chang'an, Shidafu. No, don't stop. You barely. Only thing you did is kill my units, and then you just like, no, that's it. That's all we're doing. Ah, we found them. Stupid vegetation. Dig in then. Is this Ho Chi Minh? Yep. So Ho Chi Minh can give us a rank up after this rank up. Follow the army. Next celebration in 6 turns. Ooh. Oh, the timing is bad because our current happiness is bad. It's too slow. Like, I can buy a merchant, but by the time we run there and set up the trade, it's too late for you. The happiness wouldn't be sped up, basically. Are they still...
Great.
Are you kidding me? They're still trading with me? They're trading with someone else? That's their settler? Buddy. Well, that was a dumb move. We might as well get this for 5 turns. Pay 80 to speed up by 1 turn. And then 87 for another turn. Might be... Oh, didn't speed up by even another turn. Pretty desperate to get another set of bonus. That is one way we can boost happiness. The adjacency off of the walls. Right, so instead of curving here, I was thinking we curve here and leave that spot for enemies to come. And that could be a spot where, you know, the volcano could damage units. We would need a rural district here first. Well, I guess you let the settler lead. Very interesting choice. Two options. One, we get quartermaster into regiment to have 6 slots, which I don't think is that important because when we fight, we lay it out. Even if we have like 6-7 units, as long as they're next to us, we get the command bonuses. We just can't carry them with us, which is not super important since we're mainly fighting defensive battles. Plus 3 combat strength for siege. We'll probably just take the land unit bonus for this one right now. And then Ho Chi Minh does his magic, and we get another promotion right back to back. Max experience gain there. Boost the cavalry. We'll do the siege later, and then once we get advancement, not only do we get first strike, we also get a commendation at that point, and we can pick one of these bottom bonuses for the unit. Alright, we'll move up together to fight this guy. We have to basically take both of these rough tiles to be able to hit them. And then we can go maybe... Oh no, we're at peace with them. What am I talking about? We peaced out. Another deadliest eruption. Oh, for a second there I read Colossus. But Colosseum waited this long for someone to finish? And it's Catherine again. Did she build it once again in her capital? She's now working on Angkor Wat. That's the Colosseum. She's just wonder grabbing. Roma's going to be a great city for us to conquer in the next age. Like we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wonders in one city. Wow. Overdoing it. Scouts? Well, thanks for the experience. Oh, stop giving me wonder notifications. It's not good for the heart. We're starting. I can't do anything else for them except for maybe buy a monument and finish a district. There's no mountain adjacency. It's the same everywhere else. I just throw in here. One production's one production. Not buying brickyards, ageless. We're not gonna have mines and clay pits here. Just maybe a clay pit here, but it's not worth it. There's such negative happiness. I mean, it will be solved once we get this, but we need to get that first. Yeah, still pretty greedy for experience. Okay, so it's a huge culture boom. We're a suzerainship of like 3. Yeah, maybe better.
An eye for the true.
And we get free ones when we do trigger that. For every new suzerainship, we get a free civic, we get a free tech. We still have 0 specialists, so I don't want any of those. I actually want this. I want more happiness, I want more combat strengths for range units, and we want the codex. That puts us at codex number 10. We have 9. So age is going to progress, right, as we finish this, and I think we'll be in crisis at that point. We'll be the first one to 10. Catherine's right behind us. She is not even the one with Nalanda, I don't think so. She just has a lot of stuff. She's ahead on resources. I can't do much unless I get another camel. We'll get 3 more from Colossus once we complete that. She has a Monk's Mound. That's what's helping her. I don't know if we'll get to 20. That's a big question mark. Maybe after... Do we make the Great Barrier Reef place a city? If we do, we get a little bit more slots. And then the 7th wonder would be the Colossus. If we complete that, we'll get that. So age progression wise, we're about to jump up by 20 points. They got wiped. This war has been very costly for us. By these units from him. Are you done with this? You're not. Okay. So technically, do we only have 2? 3. 15%. Yeah, whatever amount helps at this point. And 2 more turns to get another boost. I don't think we can catch up on Angkor Wat. Like, I'm not even going for that civic. Yeah, so... Already? After the rains, harder and heavier than before, unusually verdures cover the field. Rats and mice follow. The farmer who smiled their earlier fortune now crease at their brows in frustration. And worse, at the fringe of the land, illness. So we got the sickness one. Again, I think. There's a couple of them, but there's like unhappiness one. We got the last of our Shadafu. This is worth building, in my opinion. I think we get the diplomatic attribute point. We get another wonder here, most importantly. We can give adjacencies here and also make this spot a decent adjacency spot. The other option has to be on rough terrain. Yeah, this is fine. This is rough grassland, doesn't even kill the desert tile. And we make this basically a 4 wonder tile. So the healing cults give us happiness and altars in infected settlements, but minus 10 gold. I can take less gold. I actually think I want the happiness at this point. So this one doesn't really hurt. I think this is one of the weaker ones. We got Mozi, which give us immediately 1 population. Depends on what our current population is. 11 turns. Basically saves 11 turns of food. We take it. Could also put it to a different city, but I think capital's fine. A home for the scholars. Dozens of philosophers follow Mozi wherever he goes, anxious to settle down and devote themselves to his teaching. A city with too many bodies and not enough resource can hardly offer a grand welcome to scholars. So more production in all settlements, more food in all settlements. That's definitely better. I think we take this tile and finish up our Great Wall. We can think about merchants next. They go away after the age and we have to reset, but what else are we going to build? Units? We can build spearmen's in anticipation for the free upgrade to the Xunlei Chong when we go to Ming. That's the only other option I can think about. Do we have a district we can complete? We can, so let's do that too. Yeah. Is he... What unit is in this? No unit? Just the level 2 commander? I mean, we're not at war, so I can't, like, kill it, but... Interesting, he has that running around. Xerxes has resumed trade. Oh, I have control of this? I have control of this. Okay, so 1,000 to convert this to a city. We're not doing that. What are we working on? What tiles? Oh, the choices are not too bad. Clay pit we don't need. That is not being worked on. They have a saw pit in the city hall. Saw pit? I guess there might be some woodcutter potential. That's a pasture. That's not a camp. It's a unique improvement. So it's like a rural district. 1 gold, 1 culture. Yuck. If we get a chance, we alter here because we get production on the fishing boat. We alter to reclaim. And we can only reclaim this one because it needs to be urban. At least they have fishing key. We'll get rid of their unique improvement. And then we'll also try to take this away in the future if we get a chance. I don't even know what we want aside from that. Might keep the clay pit. They should just expand it out this way. It's not too late. So get these tiles, grab that. Going north would be a different question. Alright, we'll see what we can do. Population's 9. Okay. That giant looking symbol just means we conquered it, which is a little annoying, I think. I don't need the gold. I don't think it's more than this, because we have 6 settlements. We fixed the happiness issue. I hate how the happiness doesn't update here, because we just got a bunch of happiness back. Angkor is lost, I'm pretty sure. Senshi Stupa, maybe. Because we have the Great Wall with happiness stacking and a lot of wonders. Maybe this will be good in... another town. Let's get public... we'll get this first. We're gonna use this because we're building 2 wonders right now. We're not importing... What is our current... See, our actual happiness is here. That's not right. What is our upkeep cost for units? 5. Compared to... getting influence on science, but that's 4 influence. I'll take the influence. Ah, Senshi's taken. Change our position then. And we go for... Oh, it's active again. It's great news. We stay away from it though. We have felt the wrath. So once the current celebration ends in 10 turns, we'll activate Shunbuhai and do another one, and that won't be for culture. Just please no one steals this from us. That's really all we're thinking about here. I can't think of any way we can make this go faster. Oh, Angkor Wat. Phew. 75%. Because she got 7 wonders. Right. It's okay. We're going to be right behind her. We'll get our 7. We'll get 8, actually. It's not a competition, but we'll get 8. The war, we're not going to conquer more. So they want us to assemble a full army. Train a siege unit. Then basically capture a few more. We can get it to this tier. Assemble a full army is not difficult. And then basically we train a siege weapon and put it in for 4 units. Like that's the game plan. Happiness is fixed. Because we're not getting penal. Oh, now they're reflected. It took a while. And then we specialize this one here. It's a mining town, so we grab one of these. They could definitely benefit from this. I don't know if I want to pay the money for it, though. It was going to be a fort town if we had a hostile border, but we don't. Wait, was it her? We're 1 turn away. They can't beat us to it. Maybe it's not her. They just finished one. What does the mid-construction one look like? A little courtyard? That's not his capital, is it? I wish that type of notification doesn't close and then can't be turned on again. Oh, she built this in Ravinia. Well, I can't see it. Or maybe I'm blind. Ankler Watt. But I think we're gonna be able to finish. I'm not worried. We can wait by the unit recruitment. He's fighting Xerxes.
In the midst of the snow,
It's ours.
the light of Goryeo hovers. An icy temple bell resounds echoes of the old kingdom.
Mainly got it for this diplomatic point. Seems like we're doing well with suzerainship, and we can continue this in the next age as well. I think we just come down. I don't want to touch celebration length. I have a pretty confident feeling we can get high happiness to maintain celebrations, and if we can do that, and then we can get the Onsen Wonder in the modern age, every celebration trigger will get us a population boost, which is a massive bonus. And if we can do it every 10 turns versus every 15 turns, obviously every 10 turns is better. We can go back and get these later. Yeah, the Emilio Bell's narrative event is not a guarantee. Take me there should take me to the competing one. I know it's them now, but where are they building it? Somewhere where we can't see. It's over here. But it's one turn, right? We're one turn away. They can't beat us to this. Wait, did we get the unit? Did I not queue it up? Huh, I thought I queued that up. Alright, 2 turns for population. I don't know what we would reclaim it back with. Altar. It's nice and ageless, but still. Give me 1 second. +1 culture in gold. Yeah, that's it. Away with you. We get 1 production on all our fishing boats. Why is it not triggering? Oh, these are not fishing boats. They're counting like mountain, the expeditionary race. So only they get the bonus. That's why they also don't get the fishing key bonus. But you see, +2 science in all adjacent marine terrain. Isn't this a marine terrain? Why doesn't they get the science? That's confusing. A little bit puzzling. And that was it's just not that helpful of a decision, but okay.
He doth bestride the narrow world.
We did it.
and we petty men walk under his huge legs and peep about to find ourselves dishonorable graves. The truly brave.
It's not gonna matter because with the new age everything resets. We have our 10, I believe. I have room to put one more. So bonuses like 2 more really doesn't mean much for me. I actually think if we can get a future tech, get the attribute point, it would be worth it. We have time. Okay, happiness seems fixed, but we probably will lose happiness with building maintenance on some of this. Amphitheater in particular. We have resource slots going crazy. They're growing now. Actually, no, we don't need to give them production. Just give them pure food. Chan's gold potential is not as high as Huayang, to be honest. If I move this around, we'll give up a die. And we'll build a gold building. Still has less production than Tron. It's fine though. We need this as a capital because the coastal. Or maybe we don't need it as a capital. Like production potential would dip again because the altar bonus would go away. Right now they have a lot of production from the fishing boat. That will go away. We still are 2 resources short. I think the solution might be flip this into a city. You still want to fight? Yeah, let's just be done. You're too far away from me. Alright, we're trying to do a bit with the gold here. I'm just going to throw into the palace building here. Keep it simple. I'm going to ignore the merchants unless we can get a camel back. Can we? I don't know, actually.
Remain less interested in.
I still think we take the happiness and science. 900 for, okay, how long for 16? Okay. Yeah. Granary's not completely useless because we do still have this. And this. Oh no, the camp doesn't count. I guess that's why we have a saw pit. But I think we can still build the granary here. I don't need a clay pit. I don't think this is going to be a city. I actually think this is just going to stay a town. I just need to get the population up to make it make sense. And we can actually just not expand to the call-in. We can save this group for a separate town. Right, if I put a town here, I get everything, and then they can share this without over-expanding, and there's a potential to get volcanic yield. And we just pick that up, and then we're good here. Right, so maybe I do grab this. Grab this. $14 turn. 14 turns are specialized right away. The food is gonna go to Chan. It's close enough. I think the food will go to Chan. So not a lot of gold, but just a lot of food being sent over. I don't really care about that population. Yeah, let's do it. It's a fishing town. Entertainment in 5, which means I need to get a cellar ready. I'll produce it here. 5.7 gold. Okay. We'll get ourselves a cellar, set up this town here. Ooh, Huayang has an extra slot. And then we get one more slot from the town. And we're good. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get this done. We got this done. We got this done. I'll get a few more points here as well. Once we get our siege unit. Sleep for now. We're diseased. Lost 1 population. Okay. I mean, now we're just trying to rush through the H at this point. Going for our unit. That's not what I wanted to check. 5 turns, and then we'll activate Shenbu Hai. Cellar coming out, and then we'll move here pretty much in time for that. This is like next age. We don't need to develop this side now. This is pretty good. Alright, so we got the unit. Comes right into the army, which means we completed all of these, and then we're up to this one. And basically, if we had captured another settlement, we would have gotten there. We will find one and then get to 8. I don't think we'll get to 9. We could push our luck at the end of the age and just go over for a few turns, because settlement limit will increase in the new age. So if it's like kind of the last few moves we do, it's totally fine. Merchants for a few turns of trade? Or we spam spearmen. It's gonna cost us a little gold. Actually, let's do this. We'll boost a bit of culture. We'll alternate between culture and tech as we try to work towards... Yes, 1 food. Anything else? That's it? A little bit more here. I didn't see what it is, but a little boost. Oh, I like the gates. I guess on straight tile long enough, there was a gate in the middle. Light eruption. Make it heavy. We can handle it. Don't be gentle with us. Yeah, let the yield grow. We're gonna save it and dump it for suzeranships in the next age.
All the world's...
I like that, actually. More than this now. We actually grew in size and population. We can take some of the desert tiles that we have the boost for. And also expand out our territory to its full size. We still can get that one. That's the only one we can still get. Haha. Sure. We want to finish our civic tree. You know, with how ahead she was with Ancler Watch, she must be here already. That doesn't get us anything. That gets us a codex. We'll take it. Extra social policy slot. I think these bonuses all do reset in the age end, so it doesn't really matter. Perfect timing. We'll build next turn. I think we might want to switch to tech. Ooh, they're still growing. Look at the food and culture bonus we got from Hamanga Maui. They're all the same, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the only tiles we still are missing are 1, 2, 3, which we don't really care for. We can grab this one and grab all of them, but I don't want to do that. Why say no to all the yields? Yeah, it doesn't matter where. Putting it close to existing quarter might mean if we're like ever doing overbuilding or expanding for... we're not going to expand any district. That doesn't actually happen. Like technically we can put one here because this is also like land. Like we can put like a port here in the future. I don't think we want to do that. All right, Jinyang. Jinyang's very special. Jinyang exists for one reason and one reason only. To get some resources, get some food, and block anyone else's water access out of here. That's all we're doing. There's no urban district to be built. It's perfect for like a very simple town. And we'll get this for food. The other resources we're not going to be able to use. It equipped it automatically, so we're rushing that age completion. We'll grab this salt. 82%, which means we'll get the next tier of the crisis. Right, that's basically what happened. Perfect. We'll let the food roll so that we can get the population up quicker and get it out. We don't need this anymore, but I don't have anything else for it. Maybe we can do... we can spare them some food. We might build a few units here before the end. +2 food in towns, but we lose healing on all units. That's okay. For some of our newer towns, this is great. All right, so I think with this settlement down, that's the last thing we're going to do for this episode. We have firm control of the western coastline of our continent, minus this part, but they would have to go farther unless they put land here, which maybe, who knows. But we at least have access to this coast, which means when we do treasure fleets in the future, we're going to see where the land is. We can settle quite fast for the distant land once we do move on to the next age, which will happen in the next episode for sure. We are still on good terms with Catherine, but I purposely dialed it back a bit, and I definitely want to take the city of Roma in the future. So in the next age, if we get ahead on tech, we're going to send armies down towards her. In the distant land, I'm hoping to be on good terms with the natives there, if you want to call them that. So we don't have to send our armies that way. I want to focus on wiping out some of our neighbors. I'm going to jump the gun, hopefully, and be able to get suzerainships of whoever respawns or whoever's still here before anyone else. And we are going to be able to send our navy down this way and pick off these coastal cities, which are rather weak. I'm going to raise them, which will hurt our war support for the next age, but hopefully not that much. If anything, we can overcome that with our gates of all nations. And then we'll keep Roma, we'll keep Ravenna. I don't know if we get a chance to wipe her out completely, but at least 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 cities are a key target in the next age, as we'll ramp up our military action. There's just so much good yield here. I can't believe she built districts over these. The yields would have been so good, and she's not repairing them. I'm at a loss for words. Just look at the one that survived right here. It's so good. I wish I had this volcano. Our poor thing hasn't done as much, but it's still active, and there's still a future for it. We might have more wars here, but we have this battle line set up pretty nicely, where we have an army here. This army will have to go down. We'll leave a few units with the wall. It should be fine. If we need to put out a new army commander, we will, but I don't imagine they will have any issues. The fact that he settled here, and this is a volcano, it's going to be difficult for armies to come through, and he's blocking them as well. Look at this line of settlements, so I can't imagine we'll be under a lot of threat, and that's kind of what we look forward to as we look to transition to the exploration age next time. So until then, bye!